Alright, so picking up where we left off. I ran out of my 15-minute allotted time that screencast allows me to use, so jumping right back into it. Mirror. Selecting all of the objects that I would like to mirror, and up here you can see in your Modify tab, Mirror. One thing I didn't mention, any of these tools up here, if you hover long enough, you're going to get a pretty good description of how that command works and what it will do for you. So instead of clicking mirror right now, just for example's sake, I'm typing it, showing you again there's many ways to get to the same command. Mirror, and it's asking me for the first point of my mirror line. I'm going to click right there, and now it's asking for the second point, and you can see what would happen if I rotate my cursor. In this case, I want it to mirror straight across to the right. And do I want to erase the source? If I click yes, this would go away, so no. And there is mirror. Just a couple more things here to review more than anything, but I also hit some O-snap points. Let's say I'm trying to do this line. It's kind of in the middle of nowhere. It's not to the midpoint of that line. It's kind of at random, but definitely over towards the left. So I can easily click down, intersect to it, hit enter, get out of that command, and life is good. From there I could build those little triangles. If it mattered and you needed the perfect symmetrical triangle, what I would do instead of clicking a random point up here is I would hover to the midpoint of that line, that base I just drew, come up and make sure that you are tracking up from that midpoint, getting that green line, click, and that will be a symmetrical triangle. And then I wanted to talk about these two lines here, the ones at angles. Fastest way to do that, I'm going to draw them on this line even though I know it's wrong. Just for example's sake, you can click, and if that midpoint or any O-snap feature is dragging you where you don't want to be, pulling you over, because I want to say I need that angle, two ways. You can run it past, grab it, bring it right back to that intersection, or you could trim it, which I already talked about. And then a time saver here, because in the example of your assignment there's two right next to each other. It's selected already. Right click, copy, asking for a base point. You can click up there if you want to, but in this case I'm going to click down here at random, dragging it over straight, clicking and placing it. So mirror and copy, really two time saver tips for you. So I'm going to stop there with the assignment because what you know already will get you through the rest of it. And again, size doesn't matter. You are just trying to get it close to what that looks like. So to finish up, I'm going to show you how to save it and where I would save it. Red A. Do I want to save the change? Sorry. Red A, pull down, save as. I highly recommend at home and at school when we are face to face is to make a folder. You can't right click on a title, it has to be out in space. Right click, new folder, I would call it CAD Cam, enter. And another tip for you guys to stay organized is to call your assignment, your drawing, whatever I did in Canvas. In this case it was snap 1. And you'd be hitting save. Right now at this point you don't have to worry about file format. When we get to machines, we are going to be using DXF for our CNC machines. Right now we want to stick in DWG, a drawing file. You'd be clicking save and life is good. I'm not going to because I don't need this. Alright, that's it. That wraps it up. Hope you learned a lot. I hope I didn't go too fast. But the beauty of it is you can review this as many times as you want, slow it down, do it as I do it in the video, stop this tutorial video, catch up in AutoCAD on your own assignment. So I hope that works well for you guys, and I will be seeing you next time.